Hello, once again. I thank you for your time. I thank you for coming on here and being part of this journey with me. So I wanted to review some apps that have been very common. So I'm going to review 4 of them. I'm going to review the MailChimp. I'm going to review the Constant Contact, and I'm going to review Brevo, and I will also review MailerLite. So I've said this before, when it comes to systems for using, you use what best works for you. Also, you use what comes close to where you are in your business. If you're a startup business, you have to make that decision if you want to spend money or you want to use whatever kind of system you need. So I'm going to show you the different options that you have up there. So let's start with MailChimp. So with the MailChimp, this is a very common one. I like the way they have the plugs in that you can convert email and SMS, create relevant content, and then simplify segmentation and optimize with analytics and reporting. Remember, some of these things will not be in the free plan. So you will need to go through each and everything to see what best works for you. So this one has email marketing. You can create your website, social media, templates, and all these things, which is a lot of information that it has. Also, you can have integrations with very relevant apps. Now, if you're someone like me, things like Canva must be there for your business, and Stripe. So if you're someone that does a lot of selling, merchandise, you have to have the Shopify. Then, if you like posting things on LinkedIn, on social media, Facebook, you also have all these, but there are more. Also, another thing if you don't see anything that works for you here, you can use Zapier to, get more apps into your system. So this is a very, very nice thing to have. Okay, so when you come to resources, there's a lot of things that you can do with MailChimp. And when you look here, you can see you can do email marketing. I think I've said that again. When the first time when MailChimp came out, it didn't have all these things here. So this is just something they added onto their system, which is really good. And also the QuickBooks, that's really good if you're using QuickBooks. And then when it comes to the pricing, most people have issues with this part. That's why in everything that I review, I will always review the pricing, okay? So with the standard plan, you send up to 6,000 emails each month. That's 500 contacts. There's a free trial, okay, for 14 days. And then after that, it's $20 per month. Then they have the premium trial, which is 10,000 contacts, $297.50 per month. And then if you look here, they have a set of all their plans. They do have a free plan. The free plan, there's a limit of 500 contacts. There's a limit. And then email support for first 30 days. That's during the trial period. If you decide to stay longer, of course, you're not getting any support that much, okay? That much. And then monthly email sends, you can see 1,000 a month is the maximum, by 500 per day. Okay, so if you want to send like 4 times a month, you have to know how to split that amongst the 500 contacts. That's if you're on the free plan. So that's just a basic review. This MailChimp works if you're not busy. If you're busy, it might not be the best way to go. However, it might be the best way to go if you want to do the paid plans, okay? But if you're not planning to do the paid plans, I don't think that's going to be a best fit for you. The next one is Constant Contact. Constant Contact is fantastic. It's really nice. I have seen it a lot, especially in the healthcare industry. I have seen it a lot being used, and the different ways you can use it. So here they say why us. So they have like short scripts of why to choose them, why they're the best in the industry. Why they say they're the best. And then the features, when you look at the features, there's email marketing, there's SMS marketing, there's integrations too, to very many, you can use this for very many things, the integrations. And like I said, if you go to any app and they don't have the whatever you want to integrate with them, you can use Zapier to do that. They have e-commerce, they have event marketing. Like I said, with constant contact, especially in healthcare, I have seen it a lot. I sometimes get emails and they have the constant contact logo at the bottom. So, and then there are different kinds of solutions that they have. So they have the franchising solutions. They do, okay. Then they do business partners, they do multi-account solutions, they do agencies. And then they have lead generation and CRM. So they have a lot of things. And I think that's why they're really used a lot. You find a lot of businesses using constant contact because it makes more sense when you have like a CRM and you're able to follow up with your clients. Then when you come here, you can give yourself knowledge about constant contact and how they work. So, from the new marketer to experienced marketer to advanced marketer, customer stories, and just see what they do. Now, like I said, this is the part I like going through with everyone. So this is how they do it. So they have 3 modes. So it's the light, standard, or premium. So light is considered for beginners. And then standard, anyone can use. This is for the pros. Okay. So when you scroll down a little bit, you're able to see the differences for what each does for you. So make sure you keep this open so that it can help you make a decision. Okay. And I didn't see where they say they have a free trial. So they don't. Yeah, so that's another thing you have to consider, unless it is holiday time or at the beginning of the year. Some of these they have, free startups. MailerLite. Actually, I really like this one. I have used this one myself and I really like it. And to be honest, I would rather go for it if I only have constant contact and MailChimp. I would go for it. Then they do have a free plan up to 12,000 emails monthly in one seater. One user is just one person. You can have up to 10 landing pages, websites, email automation builder, and cooperative. So you have to know that when you do the free plans for anything, they will always keep their logo there, But if you do paid plans, they remove their logo. When they remove the logo, so you can't see. Whoever looks, they can't see that it is you. But if you're starting out and you do not have a website, this is a very good option to go with the mails, because if you look here, they have websites, they have landing pages, that you can use to start your own. So you see, like this one it's nice, just put it nicely and they show you how to do it. It looks professional at the end of the day, Let's see what we're going to see. Contact me. So it actually looks like you have a website, but you really don't. You just have a landing page where you're able to collect information. So the next one, and my favorite, it's my favorite because of first of all, I will talk about the products. So when it comes to their platform, they have the marketing platform, they have the sales platform, they have customer data, loyalty, and all these nice things here. This app is called Brevo. Brevo, to me, beats all these others. First of all, it's simple to use. It's not complicated. their resources. They have the resource center where they have, you can even go to the academy and learn how to use this service. Then when you come here to the pricing, you can see that they have the free one. The free one is 300 emails per day, customizable email template, drag and drop features, traditional, whatever that is, that's a website thing, and then SMS, WhatsApp, and WhatsApp. Now, when you, like I said, you use the free one, you keep their logo, okay? When you pay $8 per month, that's the starter plan, they remove their logo. You're able to send up to 5,000 emails a month. No Brevo logo, basic reporting, 24/7 email support. But you can start with this one and then you move to this one. So it's just up to you. If you send from 5,000 emails a month, marketing automations, if you have this at the beginning, most businesses don't have all this figured out. Okay. So there's no need to pay for something you haven't figured out. I feel like you can start from here or here and then start building. But at the beginning, you have not figured out some of these things, like how you want automation to be done. You probably may not even know automation, what that is. It's just the back end of how you want things done. When someone completes a form, what do you want next? That's the back end of things. So, I would suggest starting from the free plan, learn the system, or start from the starter plan, get to do your basic presentation out there so that people can get to start communicating with you. And that will also remove the Brevo logo. Okay. So I would suggest looking at that and seeing which one works best for you. So another thing, always come and compare all the packages together. So it's $8 if you do per like an annual plan, but if you do a monthly plan, it's $9. Really, it's just a few cents that you have saved if you're paying month to month for the starter plan. But you can see you have a lot of things here that you can do with Brevo. I like this one. It's just simple and, it would be my go-to. Right now, I do have a system. I do have a CRM that has all that integrated in it. So it doesn't make sense to have another one going on. So thank you so much. I think let me give you one more. Let me give you one more. So you will not go wrong with this one. You will not go wrong with this one, and I'm going to show you why. So this one works like a link in bio. It can do a website for you. It can do blogs for you. It can do sales for you. It is a CRM. If you have a course, you can also do the course in here. So let me show you the features here. So see the features, the tools you have. You have the sales funnels, the email marketing. You have the website builder. You have the affiliate program. You have the business automation, green webinars. You have blogging. So you don't need to buy anything else to do your blogging. And then you can do online courses. If you're someone who has courses, you can do this too. And you can also sell products. Okay. And the best part of it, they do have an option where you can start for free. You see, contacts you can have for up to 2,000 for free. So you can actually be on the free program for like so long. And then emails unlimited. Sales funnels up to 3. You can have up to 3 sales funnels. Sales steps, you can have up to 15. Then blogs, you can have 1 blog with a free plan. Blog posts unlimited. So even with this 1 blog, you can do as many blogs as you like. Courses, you can have 1 course. Students unlimited. Communities 1. You see how much you can have. You can have workflows. And then it has a lot of things for free. If you think you're going to have all these things in your business, then take your time to review all the ones that I have said, including the bonus, the system.io, and choose which one works best for you. So this is the monthly plan. If you choose to go the starter pack, it's 27. If you choose to go the annual, it's going to be 228 per year. That's still fair. That's still very fair compared to other systems that are not good. And you can do a lot with this. And even email marketing, if that's your thing, that's what you want to be doing more, it has all that. It also has a CRM on the back end. You can be able to do a lot. Well, thank you. I have shared 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 systems that you can use for your email marketing and other additional things that are on Sendinblue.io. Also, in my description, there's going to be a link there. You can choose to use it to sign up for this. It's an affiliate link. And yes, it's an affiliate link. So using it for me will be good. Just go in there, even if it's a free account, just go in there and then fill it up and do your own due diligence. All right. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.